Good morning, drummers, friends, and musicians, and just viewers for David W Seymour YouTube Live Studio channel. Before I get started, I just would like to say it is Throwback Thursday, the thirstiest day on earth. Secondly, I would like to say the coffee's nice and strong. Thirdly, everyone that survived the hurricane, Laura, I'm glad you're okay. Those that have had any difficulties during that time, I hope you get through this quickly. And what we're going to do is just a quick run through because later at 1 o'clock they've got Cindy Blackman on the Modern Drummer DW channel coming through to do her little thing. So I'm going to do an early one and try to edit it so I can go watch that stream through Modern Drummer, and then I'll share that for y'all again. So what I'm going to do is just a quick warm up with the DC 50s, the weighted sticks. We've been doing more of that lately because I've been watching. You know me, that's all I do is watch other drummers all the time and other bands. So I'm going to do a couple more weighted stick rolls and exercises and then get on the kick. I'm going to use my beautiful DW acrylic design right there. Okay. How you doing, girl? Okay, cool. So just getting the arms and the wrist a little worked up a little bit. Nothing too fancy. But basically, just getting the limbs moving before I get started. A lot of times I just do. A lot of times when I go in there, I just sit on the drums without any warm beats. Come here, girl. I'll just sit down and play. So what I'm trying to do more often now is get a little bit of movement going before I just sit on there and play through it, so I'm not so boring and rough when I play. Yesterday we did go through and do some test streams off the digital audio ware into this channel. So I did share some of the mixes of some of the songs that are going to be on the new EP that we're trying to get done. A lot of it I've recorded here. We may go back in and redo it all, but if some of this comes out good enough, we will release these as EPs, either on the digital side or hard copy. But for now, you can listen to them on yesterday's share. I put them up there. I didn't post them on Facebook, but they are in my Hellraisers page and my YouTube David W. Seymour page. So you can listen to those and make comments. If you want to put any kind of suggestions in there, you can. If you even want to criticize it, you can. I don't care. I'm not going to block it. Just try not to get too, whatever the word is. Don't put anything in there that has nothing to do with music. As long as it has something to do with So what do? We did the da 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 da, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a da 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 da. So I was listening to a couple of drummers this week, Thomas Lang, and he was talking about on the six strokes, try not to do so much busyness off your six strokes, to try to do a little more placement, more discretion within the accent of your six stroke roll. So if I'm doing six strokes, instead of just blasting all around the case, do it more like that. So instead of just constant rolls, instead of overdoing the Keith Moon, put little placement accents around the kit sparsely between each six stroke. So if I'm doing one, so you see how I did that? I went just the snare, accent, snare, snare, cowbell, snare, snare, tom, snare, tom, 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 snare. That's what I was observing through his suggestions on six strokes, how not to make them so oversaturated with fills. He explained it differently, but that's kind of how I interpreted what he was saying, how lousy and boring that can be for a professional drummer to watch a novice drummer do a six stroke roll and overplay it. So a lot of times so that was my version of one. Taking it from the busyness of the toms back to the snare. So that would go back to him as a suggestion on a big kit, but that would be a good one. He plays a very similar setup. Big kits, he does small kits. So I enjoy watching him. Let me go ahead and try to do that again. The large tom six stroke to the snare. That was my idea of it. He was taking it from the tom. So I would take it. Hope y'all like that. That was my idea of it. It's probably completely wrong. I go back and say, man, he doesn't even know what he's talking about. That was my interpretation of that. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me play for a minute. Shut this off. Go back, and I'm going to go back into my DAW, retrack another song today that we did live, and I'm going to go back and isolate all the tracks and try to get that done. So that's my goal today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end that one. I hope you enjoyed that. Slightly moist, slightly sweaty. All right, hope y'all enjoyed that. Any questions in there? All right, good morning, drummers, friends, and fam. Let me go ahead and end the street. Good morning, drummers. Got a pretty good share on my AM FM page yesterday. Rob Rampy from the old DRI, he's now in Hellbender. They did a song called La Rosa, and it's about the California wildfires. I'll share that on my AM FM page. So if you go listen to Hellbender, that's got Rob Rampy on it. Really cool hardcore crossover stuff. Go listen to that. It's on my AM/FM page. I shared that last night, and it came in. They've already got 5,000 views, and it just went up. Let's try to get them up to 10,000 views a day if you can. And tell Rob, Davey D sent you. Metal up, rock on, put the needle on the record, all that good stuff. Skip to Malou and do-si-do out the dough. Have a good one. Throwback Thursday, the thirstiest day on earth.